Once upon a time, in a cozy children's nursery, there lived a fluffy little bunny made of soft velveteen fabric. He was a lovely shade of brown with big, shiny eyes and long, floppy ears. But here's the thing. The Velveteen Rabbit wasn't just any toy. He longed to be real, just like the children who played with him. Every night, when the little boy went to bed, the toys came to life when no one was watching. The Velveteen Rabbit listened to the wise old skin horse who told him how toys become real. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real, said the skin horse, his voice steady and warm. The rabbit dreamt of being loved like that, feeling a tickle of hope in his velvety heart. Days passed, and every time the little boy ran and grabbed him, the rabbit felt so happy and full of life. They played under the bright sun, bounced in the grass, and cuddled in soft blankets. The boy hugged him tight, and that made the rabbit's fluffy heart swell with joy. But of course, the boy had many other toys like the cowboy, the tin soldier, and a beautiful ballerina, who all loved to show off their cool features. Sometimes the rabbit felt a bit forgotten, sitting quietly in the corner, but he didn't let that keep him down. He loved the boy fiercely. He believed in their friendship. One day, the boy caught a terrible fever, and everything changed. He was so sick that the doctor had to visit. The rabbit watched anxiously as the boy lay in bed, his cheeks bright with fever. The nurse took away all the toys, thinking they were full of germs. But not the Velveteen Rabbit. The little boy asked for him, holding him tightly, whispering sweet, comforting things in the quiet of the night. They spent hours snuggled under the covers, and it felt magical, like nothing else mattered except for their bond. The boy loved him dearly, and oh, how the Velveteen Rabbit glowed with happiness. As the days passed, in time, the boy's fever broke, and he began to get better. But the rabbit, he wasn't the same. His fur was a bit worn and tattered from all the hugging, and some stitches had come undone. He was no longer the shiny toy that once sat untouched on the shelf, but that didn't matter to him. He was loved. One fine day, the boy and his mother went to the garden, and to the rabbit's surprise, he was taken outside too. The sun shone brightly, and oh, how new everything smelled. Suddenly, the boy set the rabbit down to play with a whole gang of children who came running to join them. They raced and played in the lovely garden, laughing and twirling. But as the fun grew, the little boy noticed something strange. When the rabbit had rolled in the grass, a bright patch of color began to fade. "Oh no!" the boy cried. He quickly picked up the rabbit, but a sullen tear rolled down his cheek as he realized the colors were fading. They went back to the nursery, and day after day, the boy grew stronger, his laughter returning, but the rabbit grew more and more worn. One evening, as the boy went to bed, he wished for a very special friend. "I want you to be real like me," he said softly, holding the Velveteen Rabbit tight. The rabbit's heart fluttered with joy. He closed his eyes and made a big wish, hoping the magic of love was listening. That magical wish was heard, and the next morning when the boy awoke, something strange happened. The Velveteen Rabbit felt a jolt, and when he opened his eyes, he found himself in a beautiful meadow with other rabbits hopping joyfully around. His velvety fur felt softer than ever, and his heart was overflowing with happiness. He and the other rabbits danced in the shimmering sunlight, leaping, twirling, and playing all day. The Velveteen Rabbit was real now. But still, in his heart, the little boy lived on. He would never forget the gentle boy who loved him so deeply. Each time the boy ran through the garden, laughing and playing, the Velveteen Rabbit would feel a warm tingle, a sweet connection that would last forever. The rabbit's journey was full of love and magic, the kind only found in a child's heart and the stories they share. He learned that being truly loved means you can always find your way home, no matter how many adventures you take, and that's the wonder of friendship. And so the Velveteen Rabbit danced under the blue skies, forever thankful for the love that made him real.